Hi everybody, this is the first episode of our video channel called
Good Midnight More.
Good Midnight.
Good Midnight.
Now on this we will have Midnight More. Good Midnight More, or Midnight More, is just more of the things that we're going to do. We're probably going to take some balloons, put a note in it, and read a scary story to you all. So don't get too frightened, because this is the first episode of our creepy tales.
Wahaha.
So today, we're going to talk about what we're going to do in our episodes. We might do, what's that poop? We're not going to bring in poop, no. We might in the later episodes. But we'll look up some pictures. Probably be like different kinds of poops or pellets or different things like that.
And all through the week, or the month of October, we're going to focus on the theme of scariness.
Yes. This is October 17th, 2015.
Welcome.
Welcome. So what we're going to do today is just talk a little bit about what we're going to do. We're going to blow up some balloons with y'all with little notes. Now, we don't have anybody doing this. We just do it all by ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're a two-person
team.
Yeah. So, we have different scary things since it's October. Oh, one day in the next episode, we're going to be doing little, hand puppets with our hands. We can make bats. We can make birds. Cats. We can make
Rats.
We can make anything, like a goose or a dog or anything you want. But please subscribe and also send in a scary story that you want us to read.
And we'll read it on air, a lucky winner.
Of course. Now, we're going to be blowing up some balloons first. And we only have 3 balloons.
Yeah.
Or 2. I think we only have 2. Or 1, I don't know. But we're going to get more. And we'll put one scary story in.
And we'll read that scary story.
Now we're going to shuffle up some into a little hat. This might seem crazy, but it's good. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in a hat and shuffle them up, but they're closed. We're going to take one, anyone, we're not going to look at it, put it in the balloon. We don't know what scary story that is. So that's what we're going to do, and then you can look up our episode of Good Midnight More. And that tells you what scary story we're going to read. We pop the balloon here on this episode. But on Good Midnight More, we read the scary story.
Yeah, so we don't read it until you subscribe to Good Night More.
Of course! Subscribe, guys! This would be great! Alright, so
wait.
Our first episode, you guys might have seen a little something that we have sometimes that's called Maddie Mirabella's Know-It-All. We do that. It's a little nature thing. We have another little video channel, and we're going to be doing that actually Friday.
Yeah. Hey, wait. I'll be right back.
All right. Now, this one, the first one is formed in the closet, and it's not midnight. But the other ones, as we get used to it, we'll be able to do it in the bedroom, the scary bedroom. So these are not too long, but you'll enjoy because we have some fun stuff planned for you. Alright, he's back. I just told them about how this is not midnight,
Oh, yeah.
and
We are
Yeah.
simulating midnight.
but as we get used to the episodes, we'll make it a little better. Now, this isn't every week. This is next week, then the next week,
Mm-hmm.
or
Every other
next
week.
week, and then not the next week, but the next week after that. It's very confusing.
It's kind of an every other week's show.
But we also want to know, what are you going to be for Halloween? What are you? Now, I'm not going to tell you guys, because it's a surprise. I'll tell you on Halloween night. No, not on Halloween night. Whenever I get back.
Yes.
And he might do it too. Now,
I don't have a costume picked out yet.
what he's going to do is he's just going to be like the guy who sits on the porch and gives out candy.
I will.
You know what? You could be a werewolf.
What I want to be is a thing that looks just like an ordinary, one of those creatures that sits on your front porch that just holds out a bowl.
And then
when-
goes, "Rah!"
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
I want to scare little kids out of their wits.
That's what we do on Halloween night.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to know, what is your Halloween?
Yeah, what are you going to be for
Yeah.
Halloween?
And of course we won't copy you. Of course not. We don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
We have already our costumes
Yes.
planned.
And we will share tips on Halloween in some of the episodes to come, right?
Mm-hmm.
How to have a good Halloween, how to have the scariest Halloween you can,
Of course.
what types of like Halloween ornaments to put up in your house.
So today, we're just going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to blow up some balloons. So let's go get the balloons.
Yes, we'll be right back.
What we're going to do is I'm going to go get the balloon and the hat and
'Cause-
the papers here.
Yeah.
So,
Because her name is Mira Balloon.
no. But it does sound like that. You could call it that. You could have it. Okay. Anyway, he's going to do a little bit of a interview
Yeah, we're gonna.
with our scary story options. I'll be
Yes.
right back.
Well, we're gonna pause for 1 second and come right back
Wait,
to
wait,
this.
Why don't you just read some of these just to tell them what kind of scary things we have planned. Here's the flashlight. And there you are.
Well, scary stories to tell in the dark. Some of these are very short. One morning, John Sullivan found himself walking along a street downtown. He could not explain what he was doing there or how he got there or where he had been earlier. He didn't even know what time it was. He saw a woman walking toward him and stopped her. "I'm afraid I forgot my watch," he said, and smiled. "Can you tell me the time?" When she saw him, she screamed and ran. Then John Sullivan noticed that other people were afraid of him. When they saw him coming, they flattened themselves against the building or ran across the street to stay out of his way. "There must be something wrong with me," John Sullivan thought. "I'd better go home." He hailed a taxi, but the driver took one look at him and sped away. John Sullivan did not understand what was going on, and it scared him. "Maybe somebody at home can come and help get me," he thought. He found a telephone and called his wife, but a voice he did not recognize answered. "Is Mrs. Sullivan there?" he asked. "No, she is at the funeral." The voice said, "Mr. Sullivan was killed yesterday in an accident downtown." That's the kind of scary story you will get.
Oh, yeah. So,
Sweetie, I may have to check the phone to see if Mommy's been calling because it's
Oh.
after 3.
we'll do that. Well, anyway, we're almost finished with this episode. Don't forget to click to Good Midnight More,
Yes.
where we do different things. So we got the hat,
Mm-hmm.
we got the balloon,
Mm-hmm.
we got the paper, and we got the pencil. You might be wondering, what flat surface will you use? Well, we don't know yet. So,
We're
what we're
kind of in
going
a
to do...
closet.
Oh, I know. Scissors. That's what we need. All right. So, what we're going to do is... oh no. Is just cut up these pieces of paper, put it in a balloon, do all that. And let's see.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
I'm going to pause it.
All So, it's not midnight. We're very sorry it's not midnight. I'm just getting some scissors so my dad doesn't have to read you another scary story and then I interrupt it. Go on in. So, this is daylight. This is my room. And we're in a closet again. So let's just, if you fall down, it's just the camera. See? There. Okay. So you got the flashlight. I got the scissors. So we're going to be cutting a little bit of a big piece of paper. Not too big. And then take it and cut it in half. And that'll be a perfect note that we can just put in a balloon. We're going to have, where's the hat? There it is. Okay. We're going to put them over here. We only need 4. That'll be enough to, have scary stories. Then the next ones will be the ones that we choose the next week. But then, every week we choose a new scary story. It's very interesting. Alright, so we're finished with the paper. And we're finished with the scissors. So I'm going to put the scissors right there. And now we need to write down what we're going to do. We have this. Well, put the flashlight up here so they can see what we're doing. Sorry, guys, it's really dark. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Alright. What? We need to do this in our episode. Oh! Actually, you should go to... Okay, sorry. Gotta go. Bye.
Wait.